And then he made this video today. It dropped 3 hours ago. None of us have seen this. Live react. Let's go.
So, thank you guys for those who tuned in. Thanks to those who watched it after the fact. If you haven't seen it yet, you can check it out over on their, I think it's Kino Casino Gaming, I think it's called, over on Kick. They have the stream archived. You can check it out after the fact. And also, they're going to clip it. Like, they do clips, highlights, and they put that up on a channel on YouTube called Kino Casino Clips. Check that out if you want to check.
Oh, is this just a clip?
I think it might be, you know.
Oh, God. Felt it myself here. I thought he made a special video. This is a fucking clip?
The clips after the fact. They're not there yet, but they will be soon. So, yeah. So, the show...
Wrecked. Felted. Coping and seething. All right, anyways. Moving on. I don't need to see this again.
It's great. From what I'm not
he is started clipping, though, now, so we should share that.
Yeah,
here. Can you see
I should have spotted this because he did say he'd uploaded 2 and then there was a 3rd one to come, and that's obviously what that is. So yeah.
So as you can see, he has released. We don't do drama content, however, we do clips now, and the clips we choose are very, let's say, drama related. Let's say we have the pixelization of the finger.
Oh, the thumbnail.
We have the cursing.
There. Oh.
He's very pissed here, and this is when he felt some.
Yeah, can we watch this one? This one is pretty short.
Oh, please. Yeah, 3 minutes.
Stream. Last night, I was on the Kino Casino show, and it went horrible. Those guys are terrible. They treated me awfully.
Oh my God!
Asked me all these kind
of dude. This is what I said.
Questions.
Yes, they did. All right. Whenever Ludwig World Order or whoever makes this, when this arc ends, and this is going to be a documentary, the Kino Casino arc, just get ready to hear these clips again, because it's just like the Side Scrollers arc. That was awesome. I think they treated me really fairly. It was a great interview. All this shit, it's going to be. You're going to hear it again. So get ready for it.
They asked me all these kind of bait trap questions. They were constantly disrespecting me. Oh wait, that was another show I was on last year, Side Scrollers. This actually was a good show because it was entertaining. Because instead of just asking me a bunch of intrusive, fucked up questions, for no good reason, they actually had real conversations with me. They asked me about my takes on stuff. They asked me about other, things in the industry, gaming, right? They asked me about my history as a YouTuber. Of course, they asked me about my detractors and stuff. They asked me about everything. And the thing was, it was a great appearance because not only was it that,
Side Scrollers did. Like Side Scrollers did, Phil. They asked you about things.
Side Scrollers did the same thing. I guess the freaking Keyman was the part that killed it, but they had 5 hours, so.
And we watched clips. And I don't know about these people that these guys watch. I know nothing about them, right? But then getting to see the stuff that they watch all the time and everything, it was really neat because I was like, wow, I feel like I'm actually like a part of the show, which is all I ever wanted.
Dude, that one hits, man. That one, oh God, yeah, you were part of the show. You were fucking part of the show. The same as the Jeff the Angry Drunk was a part of the Howard Stern show. They brought him in to laugh at him, and then he got off. And then he got off the fucking show.
Because I was like, wow, I feel like I'm actually like a part of the show, which is all I ever wanted. When I was going to be on the Side Scrollers last year, that's what it was supposed to be. And then they turned it into this fucking 3-ring circus detractor sideshow interview.
Which you called fair and balanced after it ended.
That they could get a ton of money out of my detractors.
Okay, thank you.
Because they were greedy fucks. That's if they had just been fair with their intentions, it would have been fine. But instead, they turned it into a way for them to make tons of money over these months because they wanted to be toxic. And that pisses me off because that was supposed to be an opportunity for me to have an interview where I could clear the air and people were supposed to be objective rather than...
They gave you a chance for all of that. Every single day. Not everyone, but they gave you so many chances. WB champions, racist shit, slave trade shit, doxing your mod shit. They gave you an option for all that. Here's your chance, Phil. Explain this. So you can't get pissed about how you didn't explain it away well enough.
And a very important point to make. He had nothing against what happened on the actual interview. His problem was with the post show when they read the super chats and slightly laughed at him.
Correct.
And they gave him the opportunity to dispel quite possibly the biggest rumor surrounding him. And he said he'd have to think about it.
Yep. Because it was a risk of his family to show a username in a mobile game. It is a risk to his family to show a username in a mobile game. Never forget that.
Objective And instead, because they put their opinion in saying, oh, we don't believe anything Phil said in our interview, so fuck him and let's make a lot of money. Immediately, everyone just says, well, Phil's a scumbag.
The problem was not believing it. That's the
Interviewer
problem.
themselves comes out and says, oh, I don't believe the person we just interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
That's, of course, going to have a negative impact on the person.
Well, yeah, no shit. Of course it's going to. You've done a bad job in the interview. What the fuck?
It's amazing. This is incredible. This is felt it, yep.
I mean, like, if Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters.
Oh my God.
Interview. She used to get all these exclusive, huge interviews for TV. Imagine Barbara Walters interviews someone who's a hot topic, a world.
Yeah, like when she interviews criminals and she asked them about the crimes they committed. Like she did that.
Wasn't she the one who interviewed Trump as well?
I don't remember exactly, but she like interviewed OJ and stuff. You know, OJ, what do you think about this? She just supposed to? Oh, yeah, I believe you, OJ. Good job.
Sam, can you imagine like Emily Maitlis coming away going, "Don't trust that Prince Andrew. You didn't come off very well."
Yeah, no,
like, that's literally what happened.
Yeah. Like, and I'm pretty sure, was it not clear from like body language? Certainly, fucking Ad Krigler, that he wasn't buying any of it. Like why is it?
That's why he's pissed right now. It's like they didn't believe it. Guys, just believe it.
Yeah.
Can you please just believe it? Yeah. But anyways, okay.
They pushed back. Yeah, that's what it was.
That was a real problem.
Kino didn't push back on anything.
Right.
I will say the Kino guys, they did push him on some things. Like it felt like they were trying to get a soundbite at times. If you know what I'm saying. Like they were asking about. I forget the exact thing, but they were like, well, Phil, what do you think about that? And Philip would go on his usual tangent. Yeah, but then they kind of reframed the question, trying to get him to talk about it more, but Phil would start doing the pre-stream, and I was like, all right, let's move on. Like, they had to give up at some point.
Of course, they learned from the side-scrollers what not to do in order to get as much content as possible from this guy in the future. Yeah. And now they're going to do the rich thing. That's going to get a shit ton of hype. They're going to do a bunch of stuff probably after that that's going to get some hype, some drama shit.
Be hype. All right, 1 minute left.
Celebrity. And then she has this great, supposedly objective interview with hard-hitting questions. At the end of the interview, you're supposed to judge for yourself what you believe or don't believe. But imagine if, not even 24 hours after the interview, she came on a show the next day and said, man, that guy I interviewed yesterday was a real piece of shit.
She did that, by the way. She did that multiple times. About when you interview criminals, you say, yeah, this is his story he's going with, but I don't believe it. It just, that happened. She just didn't have super chats attached.
Well, Maitlis
unfortunately. Yeah.
He answered everything with a huge
and also
lie.
Notice,
I don't believe a word he said.
Yeah.
Notice how right now he also admits that his problem is with what they said after the show. Even though in the beginning, 2 minutes ago, when he started this clip, he was talking about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Now it's just afterwards.
So now the entire interview is skewed one way, and no one's able to objectively decide for themselves what they think.
No, actually, hold on. So, no, it's not retroactively skewed because the interview happened and then the other thing happened after that, based on what happened during the interview. So it wasn't like retroactively made to be biased. It was fair, and then they said what they thought about it.
Yeah. There's always the option of giving good reasons for things. There was always the option of saying, you know what, I don't play champions, and here's the proof. That was an option the whole way throughout. That was an angle you could have taken. Like, also, it's similar to his saying, like, I'm playing detractors as Cammy. It fucking sucks. You could always just beat them, and then you wouldn't have to play any detractors or bitch about detractors at all. You could just beat them. You could just say truthful things about explaining what you did, but unfortunately those excuses don't exist because all of it is true, maybe. But all right, we'll move forward positively here.
You now have a formulated opinion. You can't do that. That's called hack journalism. That's called an
New word. What's that, pack? Pack?
he didn't know what to say. He came up with it on the spot. That's called what is it called? Hack journalism, I guess.
You ask me a question, which is therefore presenting one side of an argument, and I give you an answer, which is therefore presenting the other side of the argument. And you can't come away from this interview biased, you know? Like,
That's it.
You had the opportunity to present your argument, to provide the counter evidence. You know, okay, that's your perspective. Here's mine. But instead, what did you do? What do you think about that? What do you think my detractors think?
Like, okay, you could say what you will about Keemstar. Like, okay, that was kind of something he wasn't expecting. You had 4 hours to explain many, many things, sir, and they gave you endless runway. Endless runway.
And also, he had weeks beforehand to prepare himself for those exact questions because he knew what it was going to be. He knows what is going on.
Dude, since like the Midnight Dream tweet, he has had the opportunity to prepare for it.
Yeah, literally.
He had months, literal months to prepare.
And so
this was,
Craig goes and does a bunch of research, probably a fucking lot of research.
Oh yes.
He watched it. You know, he watched the stream.
Yeah, and what did DSP do? He gave him one React stream that he did once to that was it. That was
watch the debunk.
That was it. That was like everything else. Like for this, for appearing on with Kino Casino, like you would think he would. I mean, okay, he turned up in their chat a couple of times, but other than that, it's not like he's been watching their stuff and wants to be a part of them because he respects them and he feels like he'd be a good fit. It's just I found these guys and I'm just going to turn up. I'm just going to look like I always do and not have anything prepared. I'll have my one silly thing to say at the beginning, and and that's it. That's
got me paper. You can only look at that much of it. But,
careful. Steve, careful. Careful. Protect your family.
Targeted attack, a bait and switch. That's exactly.
Bait and switch is incredible wording here, by the way. Like bait and switch. So they baited you by what? Giving you an opportunity to. We're running in circles here, but bait and switch is so far from what happened there.
Isn't he?
Yeah, I guess so.
It'll be an interview with me, and then you got Keem on.
Which Philip did agree to do, and I know he was probably, if he doesn't agree to that, if he doesn't agree to that, you look like a bitch. I know that, but he did agree to it in the end. So.
But he could have, what? He could have just said, "I have no interest in talking to Keemstar. I have no interest in working with the guy. So let's just keep this on track."
That's a great point. That would have been more of a let's say, confident way to handle the situation, right? But instead, what do we do? Yeah, that's cool. Keem, you are someone who... and then we just bitch about it for a year after that. That's really the bitch way to handle it, don't you think?
And he only ended up on the show because DSP was talking shit about him in the first place, and Keem was in chat going, no, that's not how it went at all. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he was so gassed up from that, Philip saying that. He's like, all right, I got to talk now. I got to get on here. And that was it. It wasn't even planned. It's like, he's spitting some shit here. So I got to get on here,
And they used that to propel themselves to some kind of popularity.
Oh, right? Dude, so again, they had the Angry Video Game Nerd on a fortnight after you.
Yep.
But they did not need you for popularity.
It was part of their mass. They were getting whoever they could. Because, yes, were they trying to get more popular? Yes. I'm pretty sure every show on the YouTube does that. And they were trying to get people with names. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you think Kino Casino is not trying to get more popular by having DSP on their show?
Yeah, it's not because they think you're a cool guy, Philip. I hate to tell you. I know they call you king and all, but yeah, play more clips about husbands calling their wives horses.
I've actually had a fair chance to appear on a show. I'd like to tell Craig and the Side Scrollers, go fuck yourselves, you disingenuous pieces of human fucking shit. I hope you fucking flush yourselves down a toilet and never climb the fuck out of the sewer that you live in with your drama politics show that no one gives two fucks about. All right.
Meanwhile, allow me to go on this lolcow discussion show and talk about drama. Yes. And also, this is what I love about this saga is this guy is high off his own fucking farts. And he's getting even more farts reloaded in that tank immediately. So it's endless supply. And this is what happens immediately. The next day, we got a fucking promo on Craig that is now a separate clip because he clips stuff now. Because we didn't get enough content on this channel. We need more.
Yeah, so that would imply that this was in some way like premeditated, that he had the intention of coming on and saying that, and the best he could come up with was, "I hope you flush yourself down the toilet." Like,
that was the payoff. That took a while. I was a few shots in. Yeah, it's always shit,
gotta be.
Why don't you go fucking suck on Melody Mac or whatever the fuck the new hot topic is today with your bullshit drama? No one gives a.
I think this confirms by the way, in my own head canon. He loves Melody Mac.
Yeah.
Their drama's bullshit.
It's literally what Kino Casino does. The latest drama with any kind of lolcow, they cover it first. They just did the Mr. Beast stuff. Before that, they did whatever the fuck was going on. They're going to do Review Tech USA. They're going to do everything. And this guy loves them, but he doesn't love the other guys because they actually pushed back.
And I love how Philip said no one cares about what they do in his stream, which usually has 200 people, while Side Scrollers streams daily to 2,000 or more people every day. But yes, no one cares about them anymore. They've really fallen off, Philip. Not you, though, but yes, the Side Scrollers have fallen off, yes.
Fuck about you and you'll never be relevant. Now fucking choke on it.
Relevant side.
Wait, can you hear this? Wait, hold on. I got to do this again. You can hear this, I hope. Oh, here we go.
Toilet and never climb the fuck out of the sewer that you live in. Why don't you go fucking suck on Melody Mac or whatever the fuck the new hot topic is today with your bullshit drama? No one gives a fuck about you and you'll never be relevant. Now fucking choke on it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Moving on positively here, as we always do on the show. We try to do it best we can here. So, he just dropped a 1 minute one. This was dropped an hour ago. We got to watch it. It's a minute long.
Oh, God. China.
That's the clip. That's the clip. That's where it's from. All right, here we go. This is, here we go. Very based. Here we go. Extremely based here.
Made in China. 70% plastic, 30% polyester. There you go. That's how you know it's the good stuff, right? Okay.
Okay, what's that mean?
You can see it again when you give me $100.
If you want to see this puppy, it's $100.
Here it is.
Where?
Ready? Are you ready for this?
Oh, that
I wish I had music to play here. I don't.
Yeah, I was about to. You didn't even
Guys at
cue
Kino
up music.
Casino will superimpose some music over this. You ready?
You could have done that. You knew it was coming.
He said, wait, did he say the Kino guys?
Yeah, they're going to do that.
Superimpose.
You know what this is? Okay. I just thought, it just clicked. He's making clips for Kino to react to on their show.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he was in their fucking chat. He was in their chat in like, what was it for him? Like 2 a.m.?
Yeah, so between 1 and 3.
Talking about, hey, you guys, are you guys going to watch me eat corn? People make fun of me for that. Did this guy got a fucking humiliation fetish or something?
Yeah, dude, that's the stream you broke your computer on. We went through that. That was incredible. Guys, I look like a moron in the next clip. Yeah. You want to watch that?
Yeah, and now he's taking it one pathetic step further and actually name dropping them while like during the clip. So if they're ever going to watch this, they're going to have to hear him say their name, during the clip itself. Like it's just it's so pathetic.
It's like
there is a. Go ahead.
It's a great like narcissism clip because you know how kings usually have someone else place the crown on them and declare them king. This guy puts the crown on himself and he declares himself the king.
It's amazing.
I was going to say, like, it's like when in a sitcom, one of the other characters gets a new friend or, like meets someone new at work. It's like, Dan's great. I love Dan. I've ever told you about Dan. He's my best mate, Dan. I hope he sees this. He's
way too far.
It's like a South Park episode. Imagine like Cartman finds a new group of friends and he becomes cool Cartman, who's too cool for the rest of the boys. And then it turns out that his new friends just hang out with him to make fun of him, but he doesn't know it because he's fucking Cartman.
That's what he's doing to his actual fans. I know they'll buy whatever he says, so they won't really care in the long run. But they're the ones that he's saying, "Fuck you guys! I got new guys to hang out with. These guys are cool, not you guys." What's wrong with you, Derek? Get out of here, Derek. I'm not listening to your facts anymore. No, you can't even do that, by the way. By the way, he did say Phil would disown anyone that attacks people that he talks about on the show. He will disown anyone in his chat that gets angry at side scrollers and stuff. He will disown them. But Derek, you're cool, by the way, but I will disown you if you say bad about the side scrollers because I'm not trying to do that. That was funny for me.
I love the whole king gimmick because he's not exactly the king of anything, and nobody tells him what he's the king of. He's just the king of, just like in general, the king of anything, of whatever. Whatever he does, he's the king of.
Yeah, and he can't, like, people have asked him, like, when he remember when he officially denounced the king of hate moniker, and then it was like, so what are you the king of now then? Like, and it was like, he just couldn't think of anything, because if you do put anything at the end of king of, it doesn't apply to him. You know, you could say king of
what are you gonna say? Yeah,
like
except for king of begging, there's nothing. Well, there is nothing else. Nothing else works. You know,
there was a brilliant moment in the interview as well with the side scrollers where he's like, you know, oh, we got this fun thing that we do called feasting with the king, and Adam goes, king of what?
Because sometimes we get stuck in this world, we forget about how insane that is, you know. But like Adam was like, "What?
you used to be the king of hate, and now you've distanced yourself from that, but you're still using the king moniker." So, do you want to talk about that, Phil?
And this makes it so much funnier as well. The fact that he went to all the effort of trying to like remove the king thing from his past and all that.
He tried to do that actively.
Yeah.
King of Hate forums, fuck them. I'm DSPgaming.com now.
Yeah.
And now, as soon as some boys call him king, he buys a new fucking crown.
Just adds like another little pathetic layer to this whole weird cake we've got going on currently.
Holy shit. You just blew my mind, Yanu. King of Game, KO Gaming is king of gaming? I did not know that. That's a for me. Is that it?
Tweet that.
I actually don't think he thought it through, because on the KO Gaming avatar, you used to have like a guy with like boxing gloves, DSP avatar.
Oh, knockout.
No, but he did have a crown on the K of KO Gaming.
Oh, now someone LARPer. Come on, LARPer, get us going on that.
I don't think he even knows.
That's the thing. If you asked him, he would say yes to both things, wouldn't he? He'd say, no, it's knockout. But then someone would say king of, and he'd go, yeah, I definitely made that.
I think that was it. All right, 30 seconds left. We got to move on because we got some other stuff to get to that's very substantial as well.
Some music over this. You ready? Here we go.
All right, let me hear the Kino Casino Boys. What are the Kino Casino Boys going to do to your clips again?
Are you ready for this? I wish I had music to play here. I don't. I'm sure the guys at Kino Casino will superimpose
play the Snort Hogan theme song. Because they love that one.
Money, yeah. Money.
Snort. I got the drip going.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
That fucking wife.
It's too small. It's too small.
Too small. Too fucking small.
It doesn't fit.
That's what she said to me.
Dude.
I can't get it any further down than that.
I think it's super ironic how like everything else on him, the crown is also crooked.
Just keep it right
Everything
there.
else he puts on glasses is fucking crooked. He puts on the neck phones, they're fucking crooked. Puts on a crown, it's crooked. The crooked king.
Opens his mouth. It's crooked. All right. Moving on positively here. We do have some few other things to talk about.